Okay, so I'm glad you subscribed. I want to talk about our public services because in the last 2 weeks I've interacted with our peoples. First with KRA and then very recently with immigration. So I'm one of those people who's like on passport number 4. And every time I think I should get a bigger one, I don't get a bigger one, I get a regular size. And somebody's always telling me, get a big one, get a big one. I'm like, So anyway, I had to. And in my case, my passport was actually expiring. It expires next year, but I did not even have room for one more visa. You know the way you can go through an airport and they have nowhere to stamp? That was me. So because I'm going to One Young World in Bogota, I had to literally sort myself out. And I must say for immigration and e-citizen, number one, just doing the process online is brilliant. It's flawless. I enjoyed that completely. I was a little lost on some things. Oh, by the way, I wanted to let you know your chat function, like when you're lost, that don't work, or nobody wants to talk to me. One of the two. I don't know, Anyway, so you do have to present yourself to immigration officials. And I decided I'm not crazy. I never do say at 7 a.m. in the morning. I don't do that. So I went to Nyayo House at 3:30 in the afternoon. And on the day I got there, it was a little empty. And I was like, is this the right time to come? And as I walked in, somebody waved at me and told me, come this way. And I was like, well, okay, that is a grand welcome. And then I realized that myself and another lady who were there were guinea pigs. Apparently, on the day I decided to show up at immigration was the day they had upgraded their systems to get ready to start issuing the e-passports. So, because they wanted to see whether their systems and the upgrade had taken, guess who was there until they started switching off the lights? Me and this other lady. And what I was fascinated by is how many of them were very clear, no, stay, we want to work. In fact, at some point, this gentleman called Cyrus kept telling me, you are now here, hence you are my guinea pig. I need to know that this thing is working. And he was so good-humored, I had to stay. Anyway, they couldn't do much that day because I am a renewal. I wasn't actually getting a new passport, which means the system had a problem like pulling my data and putting it into place. So, hey, it was a problem. I go back a couple of days later, they take a picture, and then now I start trying to track. Now, I still don't know how to track, given that tracking number you're given. I don't know where to input it on the system. So what I did is that I counted a couple of days and I was like, they said 14 days. Today's day 13. So I went. And there's a day I went and there was nothing. So I was told, come back tomorrow at about 3 in the afternoon, which is what I did, and I got my passport. So this is my e-passport, and it's a little bigger because I need to stop being silly. I travel a lot. And then I'm going to still hold on to my old one. I don't know if I'm going to get used to my light blue or not. I'm going to miss this one. But this one has the Schengen visa, the US visa, so very, very, very important. So I'll be traveling with both of them. I would suggest you start the process online. To the commander and everybody at immigration, I just want to say well done. And not because I got any form of preferential treatment. I think what puzzles a lot of people is I'm like fine with, no, let's see how Wananchi, receives this. But I also noticed that even when I'm being ushered through, it's not that I'm being given VIP treatment. They just want me out of there in case I see something and then I say something on my vlog. But really, I was pleasantly surprised and happy with the process. I really, really was. And because all of us are going to need to have e-passports by 2019, I'd suggest you start, okay? And once again, to immigration and the team at eCitizen, well done. And to all the ladies who answered the phone every time I called and realized, Mutoko, I can hear you whispering in the background when you're talking to me. You do a difficult job really well. Well done, and thank you.